Okay. Other technical challenges. So I talked about the design challenge. A few other things that come to mind immediately have to do with things like technologies. And yesterday we talked a little bit, there was some conversation about technology programs and the ETDP, Exploration Technology Development Program. We are tightly tied into the ETDP program because Lunar Lander and all of the exploration projects, for that matter, there are components or systems where we just need better performance, or we need a performance that we just don't have in hand right now. In our case, our two biggest challenges tend to be in the engine department. Our descent main engine of the lander has to be a very high thrust engine so that it captures us into lunar orbit, and so that as we drop out of lunar orbit, we do that efficiently and don't incur too many gravity losses. But then we have to throttle it very gently as we get near the ground so you could control your rate of descent as you're landing. So it ends up being an engine that needs to be high thrust in certain parts of flight and a very low thrust, very throttleable engine during the last part of the descent. That is a technology challenge, and we have a technology program right now looking at multiple solutions for that kind of engine. Similarly, our ascent engine. The ascent engine on the lander is probably the thing that the Apollo guys spent the most time losing sleep over. If the engine didn't light, the crew doesn't come home. You got a single engine on your ascent stage, it's got to light. I mean, there's no argument about it. It has to light. When you push the button, it has to light. And so we want to make sure we have an engine that when we push the button, lights every time. And so that is a technology challenge in itself. Right now, we're hoping to build on the expertise of the main engine that the Orion folks use.